Welcome to Easy Elimu Learning Simplified. My name is Eric. I'll be taking you through this topic, volume and capacity. And for this lesson, we're going to cover volume of a cuboid. And we want to see what a cuboid is. And then we're going to see how to find the volume of a cuboid. After getting to know what a cuboid is, we're going to discuss how to find the volume of a cuboid. So we have a few questions to help us with illustrations on how you find the volume of a cuboid. Then at the end of this lesson, we'll give you some assignments just to help you practice on what you are going to learn during this lesson. So such a figure is what we call a cuboid. It has a few characteristics of opposite faces being equal in size. So this face and the other face, we also have this one here and the other face on the other side being equal. There is also the base being equal to the top face. So basic description of what a cuboid is a solid with 6 faces which are not necessarily the same. So formula is length, width, and height you multiply. And of course, you're supposed to be finding the volume in cubic units. So the units will depend on the units of length that are used, like length could be in centimeters, so you talk of cubic centimeters. Length could be in meters, so you talk of cubic meters. So these are a few examples. We're starting with find the volume of a cuboid of length 5 centimeters, breadth is 3 centimeters, and height is 4 centimeters. So how do you do it? So you simply apply the formula. So V is equals to L, which is length times width times height. So length we are given as 5, width is given as 3, and height is given as 4. So in multiplying these three numbers, I'll try to start with the one that is going to give me a number that is ending in a 0, like 5 and 4. So 5 by 4 is 20. And then finally I multiply by 3. Again, multiplying this, I just multiply 2 by 3 and then I add 0. So 2 by 3 is 6. So cubic units. So the dimensions of length in this case is centimeters, and therefore volume becomes cubic centimeters. So 60 cubic centimeters. Then you underline your work neatly. So that is how you do it. Just application of the formula. Here it's given in a diagram form. So you're supposed to find the volume. So again, we just apply the formula. So volume equals to length by width by height. So length is here, width is here, and height is there. So length is 40, width is 9, and height is 30. So we know that the units for volume are going to be in cubic centimeters, because now the dimensions here are given in centimeters. So I'll try to multiply 2, that will be giving me a number that is ending in 0, like 30 and 40. So 30 by 40, I multiply 3 by 4 only to give me 12, and then I add the 2 zeros. Then the result is multiplied by 9. So again, multiplication by this, I'll just multiply 12 and 9, and then I add the 2 zeros. So we have 12 by 9. So 9 by 2 is 18, 8 carry 1. And 9 by 1 is 9 plus 1 is 10. So it means 1200 by 9 is 108, and then you add the zeros, cubic centimeters. So this is 10,800 cubic centimeters. So that is the volume of this figure, and that is how you find it. So there is another one here. We have a solid metallic cuboid measuring 9 centimeters by 8 centimeters by 3 is melted, and the material is then used to make another solid cube. What is the length of the cube? So we'll try to find the two volumes. So in this case, if one is melted, one object is melted, and then it's used to form another object, then you talk of the two volumes being the same in measure. So V1 should be equal to V2. So V1 here is the volume of the cuboid and V2 is the volume of the cube. So V1 should be equal to length times width times height. This is what we are learning right now. So length is 9, width is 8, and height is 3. So these ones can be multiplied in any way. So I can start with 9 by 8 to give me 72. Then you multiply by 3. So 72 by 3, this is going to be, so 3 by 6 is, 3 by 2 is 6, and 3 by 7 is 21. So 216. So V1 should be equal to V2. So V1 is 216. This is equals to the volume 2, which is the volume of the cube. So volume of a cube is given by L cubed, and this is 216, because we are trying to find the length of the cube. So when the length of the cube is taken to be L, let the length of the cube be L, then L cubed should be 216. So we need to find a number that we need to cube to give us 216. So let's try starting from 1. So 1 by 1 by 1 is 1. So not yet. 2 by 2 by 2, that is 8, not yet. So would 3 work? No. So that is 27. How about 4? So 4 by 4 by 4, maybe. What is it? So 16 by 4, that is 64, not yet. 5 by 5 by 5. So 5 by 5 is 25 by 5 is 125, not yet. So which is this number that I need to keep to arrive at that? So 6 by 6 by 6. 6 by 6 is 36. And 36 by 6, what do we get? So 36 by 6. 6 by 6 is 36. 6 carry 3. And 6 by 3 is 18 plus 3 is 21. Wow, we got it finally. So 216 cubic centimeters. So it means the length of this cube is 6. That is the number that when cubed will give us 216 that we obtained there. So it means L is equals to 6 centimeters. So the cube has a length of 6. Okay, good. So we have another one here. Find the volume of earth evacuated to make a pit latrine. 9 by 1.3 by 0.7. So the pit latrine would look like so we have 9 by 1.3, then the height is 0.7. So what is the total volume of this, That's what we're being asked here. What is the volume of earth that is removed from this hole? So assuming that this is a hole, so that volume should be given by length times width times height. So length is 9, width is 1.3, and height is 0.7. So you have now to apply multiplication of decimals here. So we have to multiply 1.3 by, of course, now we have 9, and we are multiplying by 1.3, and we are multiplying by 0.7. So we have two decimal places. Just multiply 13 by 9 and then by 7. So 13 by 9. So 9 by 3 is 27, 7 carry 2. 9 by 1 is 9 plus 2 is 11. Then the result is multiplied by 7 finally. 7 by 7 is 49, 9 carry 4. 7 by 1 is 7 plus 4 is 11. So 7 by 1 is 7 plus 4 is 11. So 1 carry 1. 7 by 7 is 7 plus 1 is 8. So 800. So we have volume here should be so this should be so it should be 819, and we had two decimal places. So this is where the decimal point is. Let me do it again. So we have 13 by 9 first. So we have 3 by 9 is 27, 7 carry 2, and that is 11. That's okay. And then we have 7, 49, 11, and then 8. And so that is what it is. So volume there should be cubic meters. 8.19 cubic meters. So that is all. We have a few questions here to help you practice on what you have learned. You can always attempt and post feedback in the comment section. We'll be able to look at them and give feedback in the due course. Otherwise, that is all for now.